What's up, Warriors? It's Mike again. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to go over some tips and tricks for all you guys that played intramural sports, how you guys can stay athletes and work on your athleticism, actually improve and become a better athlete while you're stuck in lockdown. So in this video, I'm going to show you a few movements and a few stretches that you guys can do to become better athletes. So stay tuned and we'll get to it.
All right, guys. The first thing I want to go over is talking about jumping rope or skipping rope. So basically what this does for you, it helps improve on your conditioning and helps to work on your footwork. I don't care what sport you play. Having good conditioning, having good footwork will help you become a better athlete. You'll feel more coordinated and you won't get tired as much. Also, if you just want to look to like other athletes that incorporate this into whatever workouts they do, if you look at basketball players, they do this. Football players do it. Martial artists like MMA fighters and boxers, they do it the most, and those guys are some of the most conditioned and most explosive athletes on the planet. Guys, so the first thing you'll notice when I start skipping rope here is that I'm not jumping very high off the ground. When you skip rope or jump rope, you don't need to jump very high, just a couple inches at the most. That way we're keeping a very low impact on our joints. Also, you'll see I'm not doing any double jumps. When we all used to be kids, you remember you used to do double jumps. You take 2 jumps in between each revolution of the rope. We don't need to do that anymore. Just need to do a single jump for a single revolution. Also, next you'll see I'm staying up on the balls of my feet. We want to be there just so we prevent any injuries to our shins, like preventing shin splints and stuff like that. Stay off our heels. And as we go through this clip, you'll see I start incorporating different moves like the boxing shuffle. You can start doing that the more advanced you get. Alright guys, so the next thing I'm going to talk about is the athletic position. Athletic position is something found in all kinds of different sports. Tennis, wrestling, football, basketball, volleyball. Y'all come to this same athletic position because if you can get back here, you can shift your weight faster, you can change direction faster. It just makes you more technically sound in performing, and you're using less energy, and you become more proficient in what you do. So if you practice doing this movement and incorporate doing these I's and Y's that I show you in the video, you'll start to just become a fundamentally better athlete. For incorporating this into your actual workouts, I would recommend adding in a few sets of doing I's and Y's. So like you do 10 I's and you do 10 Y's, and you incorporate that into whatever workout regimen you have. Like if you're doing a circuit, you make that one of your sets that you do throughout your circuit, and that way you're able to get in this muscle memory while you're getting in your regular work. That's what I used to do all the time when I played football. It works, and you'll see the difference. Alright guys, the last thing I want to talk about is stretching. I don't care what sport you play, the more flexible you are, the better the athlete you're going to be, because you become more durable and you have a greater range of motion. Now, with those two things, you're less likely to get an injury, and you're able to do more things as an athlete that you couldn't do before. We've all seen bodybuilders that walk around super bulky and everything, but they have a poor range of motion and bad flexibility. They're not that athletic. But when you're super flexible, oh my gosh, you can do everything and you just become a way better athlete. So 2 things I always do, I like to incorporate it while I'm like either doing it right after a workout or I'm sitting around watching Netflix. I know everyone has time right now because you're sitting around watching Netflix. So while you're just watching TV, it doesn't matter what you're doing. Just go ahead and do these hamstring stretches here. I usually hold it at each position for 30 seconds. And I transition down a little bit further, a little bit further, and a little bit further, all the way until I can put my nose to my knee. And then that helps me stretch out my lower back and then my hamstrings, because I get really tight after lifting heavy weights like doing deadlifts or squats. The other thing is a quadricep stretch. I usually get tightness here after running, especially if I'm running hills, certain weightlifting like squats too. And what I do is I put my leg back, as you see in the video, and I start to transition back further. So I'll start on my hand and I'll go to my elbow, then eventually till I can lay back all the way. One thing you want to do is that leg that's being stretched, that's that one that's bent back towards your body. You want to try to keep that knee on the ground so you can get the best stretch. And that's it. I hope you guys start stretching.